All right, so good morning, everyone. I trust you guys are doing good. So let's do a quick analysis. It's not going to take much of your time, and let's see what the market is going to give us today. So, firstly, we had our first initial POI for the day, where we sort of predicted market moves, and then we expected XEUSD buys. Now, it gave us profit though. It gave about 50 pips in profit, right? Then we started having markets, pushing down momentum and all of that kind of stuff. So, nonetheless, anyway, we are going to be looking at what the market could potentially give us today. And as of right now, what we can all visibly see here is potentiality for XAUUSD continuation of the sales, at least to an area where you can sort of feel comfortable to buy from. Now, some people feel like this zone that is here is an area where market can basically buy from. This zone here is an area where market can basically buy from. There's a market to push your price and come here like this and continuously push up. And continuously push your price there. Yeah. But then we're coming, guys. So you can basically see here market push down price, right? So for me, I sort of would say, okay, there's a possibility of getting a sell area around here where we can then see that, okay, this can give us possible POI here like this. If we drag this down, this can give us a POI for possible sales. All right, the market pushing down price into this area. But for me, I feel like it is not still convincing enough. So I would rather wait the market create a sell to buy move. But then if we have a break below this area, then you can sort of look at the continuation of the buy pattern. Does that make sense? So a break below this area, if market basically fails to buy from here, just know that you're going to have continuation of the sales all the way to the downside. So we have visible sales for gold, but just know that the sales is going to sell to an area where market will basically push your price from. And that's why I marked out the zones. But if market now fails to buy from here, just know there's going to be a continuation of the dump. Now let's look at what we have for USD card. Mm. As you can see here, we have an entry for USD card where we predicted that okay, market is supposed to push up price into this area and basically create a continuation of the sell pattern. And that's what our current POI is. And that's what we're looking at currently. So we're looking at sell opportunities for U card, but then we're sort of expecting the market pushes up price, probably react from here and then push up price into this area. And then we have a continuation of the sell pattern all the way to the downside. And that's basically what we're expecting. So market pushes up price into this area and then creates a sell all the way to the downside. Okay. Then the next thing would be, let's look at GJ. So for GJ, it's not sort of giving us what I want here to take a buy. So this is 4-hour time frame, right? So for this 4 hour, if I sort of will be looking at GJ, I'll basically mark out this area that is here first off, like a rectangle. So if I mark out this zone like this, I sort of will be expecting a case scenario where market does something of this sort, where it pushes up price the way it did already, push down a bit, maybe might try to struggle to push up, then come down into this region proper, and then we have the continuation of the buys. So you sort of will be looking at a long in this type scenario. So that'll be long there, and then what are you expecting? Market basically gets into this area, and you sort of will take buys. Now I can sort of expand your SL to like this region, giving you room to breathe. This is also a 4-hour time frame. So this way, you can be expecting possible GBP JPY buys. But right now, let's look at one more pair, which is let me download this. Hold on, download, which would be US oil. So for US oil, basically, so for US oil, basically, what we can see here clearly is the market created this zone that has been marked out already. So we've been sort of waiting for, since we have a break here already, and we have another break here, we're expecting market to basically retest back into this area and give us possibility of buy. So like I said, XAU overall on Forex analysis, XAU possibilities of sales into an area where market can buy from. I marked out the possible area for the buys. I also spoke about USD card where we have a sell PY where you're expecting market to buy into an area and sell from. We looked at GBP JPY where I marked an area for possible buys on GJ, and then we looked at US oil where I marked out this zone as a POI for possibility of the buys. And that sums it up for the Forex pair. So now I'm going to go into synthetics. I'm going to be sharing my screen on the other platform now. So just hold on a bit. All right. So now we're back into the second part of the challenge analysis, which will be where this part will basically be the synthetics part. So let's look at basically two synthetic pairs and see what we can all trade together. So the first thing that we'll be looking at here will be volatility 10-1s. Now volatility 10-1s has been pushing down price, but firstly we had a bias on volatility 10-1s initially anyway, and it's currently in profits. And yeah, so we've said that market is supposed to automatically push down price and all of that. So and then right now we have market pushing down price into pushing down price further and all. So this gives you sort of like an avenue to be able to mark out. The area has been marked out anyway. The area was marked out. I'm sort of documenting it right now. Just hold on for me. 20 page. So what we can see right now is sales on volatility 10-1s, and let's look at one more pair for the index pair, basically, for the volatility 10 index, I'm not really comfortable with what I'm seeing there, so I'll basically pick another pair. And the next pair that I could pick is 25 1S. 25 1S. So for 25 1S, the buys are intact. Basically, this will be the last pair before I answer a bit of technical questions. So for this part, you can mark out such an area like this. This region here can be a possible POI, but it has a requirement, and the requirement is that market must break that high properly, which means market must push up price to break this high properly. So upon breaking this high, you can have a retest back here, market push up a bit, then come back down into this region, and then you can have your continuation of the buy pattern. All right, but nonetheless, market must basically react here first, then retest, and then tap back price properly into a POI. But unless we have a proper break here, buying volatility 25 1s is not advisable. So all of the remaining signals basically for this challenge will be sent into the Forex signal room and the signal room, and then yeah, you're good to go. So now let's answer a bit of psychology questions. So somebody said, what can we do if the market goes in reverse of our direction of analysis, focusing on psychological approach? Like I said something in the group. I said that you don't basically think before any thinking that you want to do, right? You only control everything before you click the buy or sell button. Once you click that buy or sell button, you do not have control over the end or how the whole thing is going to play out, because at that point, market owns the latter narrative, but you don't control the latter narrative. It's only the market that actually controls the latter narrative. You don't control the latter narrative. So understanding that, okay, first off, I've calculated my risk. Am I comfortable risking this particular amount on this particular trade? Right? Once you acknowledge that, okay, yes, I'm comfortable risking this on the trade, you're good to go. If you are not comfortable taking that particular risk on that account, then don't take the trade. Right? Don't take a trade that you know you're not comfortable taking the risk. But nonetheless, if you know that, okay, yes, you're comfortable taking the risk on that particular trade, then sure, you can go ahead and actually take the risk. Trading is 85% psychology, 15% technical. Because most of the things that delays people from making money in their trading is their psychological approach to money, one, and how they react when they have losses. Do you understand what I'm saying? So once you understand the fact that, okay, I'm only going to take trades that I am psychologically aware of, and I can accept the risk on that trade psychologically, then you're good to go. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you cannot basically think after taking a trade. Every process thought is before that trade. So if what you can let go of is 0.01, take it. If what you can let go of is 0.1, take it. If what you can let go of is 1.0, take it. But understand the fact that obviously those little lot sizes will not basically give you the money that you want. But if those little lot sizes can give you the sanity that you want, then go for your sanity, because you will need a lot of sanity. Then eventually you will now build your sanity to the point where you can let go of 0.1, and at some point let go of 1.0. Trading involves you growing, right? And your growth should be arithmetic. Are you with me? And that's pretty much it. And I pray that, God continues to strengthen every single one of us, and we continue to grow and all. So now somebody said something, and somebody said, "Good day, I just joined the search that." Don't worry, it was recorded. I'm going to upload it very soon on YouTube and share it across, so you'll be able to watch it and all. Then somebody else said here, Isaac said, "You said in the group that BTC would buy. BTC is currently on the high, and not everyone wants to buy high." Okay, not everyone wants to buy high. Don't you think it will sell eventually before the buy? What do I think? Well, for me personally, when I opened the chart for BTC USD, what I was seeing currently, I mean, like as an intraday trade for today, was possibilities for buys. But I'm going to check the analysis again. But what I saw was buys. But if what you see is opposite of what I'm seeing, is fine. Don't let anybody basically convince your buyer. The major thing is that we're here together to learn. We're here together to do analysis, right? And then look at it. Everybody has different perspectives. So if you have a personal conviction for your perspective, go ahead with it and accept the profit or the losses that come with it. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So you want to learn how to use trading view tools? I think you have to watch. I don't know. I don't have time. I've not had time to do those videos yet, but at some point I'll do the videos. But for the meantime, you can watch a bit of. I recommend a bit of videos on YouTube on how to use trading view tools. And all. So what else? Yeah, that's just it. So if you have any other questions, don't you can send it to my DM. But I'm going to tag my other number that you can basically reach out to, because my first WhatsApp number is having some issues. So I can just tag my other number in the group. If you have any questions or if you want to reach out and all of that, we'll be able to help you, and then you can reach out through via email, or you can also chat us on Instagram. That's also faster. Okay, so yeah, so guys, let's basically push and lock in. Beautiful things is going to happen this month, this week, and at the end of this quarter, you will say that yes, you saw results in locking in. And you cannot just lock in by mouth. You have to be calculative with your locking. What are the things that you are doing to get better? Are you basically learning? Are you basically, buying that course? Are you basically investing in yourself? Are you basically growing yourself? Because the greatest investment you can ever have is yourself. Oh. Because once you know that you have yourself and you're valuable, there is no asset in this world that you can lose. You would always have the belief, and you would always have the belief that yes, I can make back every money that I've lost, because I'm a valuable person, and then even me myself, I'm an asset. All right. So at the end of the day, chasing materialistic things is very beautiful. Having physical things in place is very important, but then invest in yourself physically, financially, spiritually, morally, in all ramifications that you can. Invest in yourself, because at the end of the day, if everything is all gone, the only thing that you will have is yourself. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, and bye for now, and enjoy the rest of your week.